we're going to be talking about the statement that Chris Brown made. We're going to be talking about some relationship holiday do's and don'ts, and just some things that are common throughout the holidays. We want to know
Oh
your
yeah.
feedback and your thoughts on it. So going into the Chris Brown statement real quick. I want to read verbatim what he said because I don't want to twist his words up. But Chris Brown came on Instagram and he wrote and he said the most powerful thing on the planet is knowledge. When are we as people going to evolve consciously? We
Yep.
have the capacity to change our surroundings and manifest our true destiny,
Oh
but
yeah.
yet we don't. What do you
Yep.
think that he was talking about when he mentioned that?
I think that a lot of people get complacent and they settle. They're like, I'm fine. I don't need to do anything extra. I'm paying my bills. My family's taken care of. Because with manifesting certain things, you are required to put in the work. And sometimes that work equates to money. And everybody don't want to invest or put out that extra money to create the life that they know they deserve. And for me, I manifest a lot. I write things down. I check them off. And people are like, how do you get this? How do you do this? Because I don't just sit and let things happen. I make them happen. I put myself where I need to be in order for things to move. And I feel like that's kind of where he's getting at with evolving consciously and like putting yourself where you want to be and envisioning and doing it. And you recently kind of had that happen last week when you was at the game. Like you envisioned something, you put yourself there, and it happened. You know what I mean?
Yes, yes. And it's like the universe, everything was aligned for that perfect moment to happen so much
Yep.
that it was surreal. But I all day saw me, that situation happening
Yep.
and it did. And it was like, dang, I really like it's crazy. So the mind, I guess what I'm trying to say, the mind is a very powerful thing. And if
Oh
you
yes.
literally can believe it, and this is, you have to reprogram your mind to it's kind of like you have to train yourself. That's just like, you
Mm-hmm.
have to train yourself for sports or train yourself for whatever it is that you're about to do. You have to train yourself and get yourself in to soak up all what it is that you have to do so that you can go and perform on that day. So
Yeah.
same thing, I agree with Chris Brown. It's like, why aren't we creating a reality that we want? We keep saying that we want equality. Well, let's create it. We keep saying we want only these certain things, or we want to only
Right.
deal with black owned businesses, yet we still purchase. I'm not saying that this is what I want to do or what anyone on the show wants to do, but it's just things that are happening, and we say we want equality, we want justice for all, we want people to be treated like humans. Why aren't we creating that? Why do you have these black
Right.
African American billionaires and they're not going in these communities and changing the narrative?
Right.
Is it controlled money, and I think that's what it is. It boils down to they have the money, but it's controlled money. They can only go and use their money in
Do it for
certain
certain things.
areas, right?
And then I think it also ties into we got the New Year's coming up. It's less than 6 days away. And that goes into New Year's resolutions. People make these plans. Oh, I'm going to save this much money. Oh, I'm going to take this many trips. Oh, I'm going to lose this much weight. And they fizzle off come February. People really need to stick to the plan in order to manifest what they really want because it's not going to come overnight. This is
Not
hard work. You got to keep going. Whether you get success in 30 days or get success in 3 years, enjoy the process to get to where you want to be ultimately. And just take it one day at a time. So, definitely, you can manifest what you want and create your environment. And we've definitely been doing that.
absolutely, absolutely. And they were trying to correlate what Chris Brown was saying, because I don't know if you know, but Tory Lane's guilty on all charges, on 3 accounts, on
I
three
saw that.
charges, right? So they were
Did you
in the
hear his
comment.
father?
Yeah, I seen his father's comment. I seen Tory Lane's father
Did you see the
comment.
video too? Because he was going in. He was like, "We calling out all the prayer warriors, like all type of stuff." So
Yeah, he was going in, and I love a dad that stands behind his father or his son and speaks out, and that's what Tory Lanez needs right now. I'm not. agreeing with. I'm not agreeing with nothing, but the court said it was guilty. But I
Right.
just love a black man standing behind his son and
And fighting
speaking
for
out when
him.
his son cannot speak. But apparently, Tory Lanez is getting 22 years. I'm like, dang, like this is wow, that's crazy. So they was just going in on Chris Brown, but Chris Brown is not. He's not a favorite. He need to go to Twitter or something because Instagram. Instagram ain't it. They not gonna allow him. They gonna, of course, he can say what he want to say, but they gonna get him. They gonna get him. So
Yeah.
I just don't know what to think. I agree with Chris Brown, what he's saying. I'm not gonna judge a man by his past. As to I'm judging a man by his actions moving forward.
Forward.
Moving.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna forget, but I'm not gonna judge that man 10 years later for something that he did. He's trying to do better, and that's all that matters. And again, no
Yeah.
one's perfect. Um,
Nope. We all make
moving
mistakes and grow from it.
Absolutely. Moving on into, it's the holiday season. A lot of, you know, pictures coming out, and
Mm-hmm.
I was scrolling on TikTok this morning, and I seen some, holiday videos and stuff like that, and I love to see it. But what do you think about the whole
The
Christmas
family
picture?
photos and pajamas. I honestly think it's really cute. Families coming together. It's like who looked the best. Some people dressed up. Some people just had on pajamas. I think it's cute. We did it before. We didn't do it this year, but I think it's a cute way for families just to come together and have fun. I'm not against it. I'm for it.
Yeah, I like it. I don't really like taking pictures, so in the moment I might be like, but then,
Yeah.
and I just keep in mind that I don't have to do everything for me. So it's for, if mommy want to do it, we're gonna do it. Or just the memories don't
Yeah.
have to be. It's someone else's memories. It's not mine because I don't really want the picture, but it is what it is. So yeah, I love to see the holidays, people in the holiday spirit. They're being with their kids, and a lot of the artists, they don't spend a lot of time with their kids and stuff like that. So
Right.
good to see that they got together for Christmas, and it wasn't
What
just
was some
about the
of
gifts.
your favorite photos you saw? For me, it was Russell Simmons and Sierra. I love them so much. And then
Yeah.
Diddy and his kids with his new addition. That was really cute. I like that one.
Oh, I didn't see Diddy pictures. I saw G Herbo. I watched the Carisha show. It was a
Mm,
really good show. So
it
I
is.
yeah, so G Herbo kind of on my mind. Even though I don't listen to his music, I ain't really a fan. But I do be seeing him. He be with Fabulous. So
Okay.
everybody who with Fabulous, I'm like, I bet. So him and his wife or girlfriend and their two kids. I did see Sierra. I don't know the rest of the. I just started scrolling this morning because I've been sick myself, so I haven't been on social media. But those are the main two that I saw that I like. I'm gonna go Chris Brown page, see if he did anything.
Yeah, with his kids.
Yeah, I like to see Chris Brown and people in our generation, with their kids and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But speaking of, still kind of staying on the subject of the holidays, I want to kind of switch to relationship during the holidays. So I've been in a relationship where um the person that I was with, anytime they go see family or anything like that, I don't bother her because it's like you with your fam, like, and us being military, we don't really do that often. So
Mm-hmm.
what are your thoughts on being in first? It's a two-part question. So the first question is, what are your thoughts of being in a relationship and your significant other going home to see family or whatever? Do you feel like they have to check in and call? And when I say check in, take that lightly. Not saying they got to check in with you, but just should they
Right,
take
right,
the
right.
time out to say, hey babe, what's going on, how you doing today? Or is it like, hey, you with your fam, I don't care, hit me up when you get home?
Where you get. So for me, like you said, being in the military, you don't see your family as often. So I highly encourage whoever I'm talking to spend time with their family because I'm very family oriented. Now, when he get with his family, do I expect him to be like calling me, every hour? No. But it is nice to be like, hey, I'm just checking to see how you doing.
That's annoying,
Him
every
send
hour.
me a picture or I send him a picture and that's it. Like I don't expect to have long conversations when I'm with my family because we're gonna be out and about shopping, taking pictures,
Just
just
you
doing a
not
family
worrying
thing.
about no phone. It be,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
So he would
Yeah.
have to be very secure because for me, I trust whoever I'm with. And if I ever feel like, oh, I need to check in to see what they're doing, then that person's not for me. That's just kind of how I feel about it.
Absolutely. I love it. I feel like yeah, give that me, I'm gonna give that other person that space to while out with their family. That
Mm-hmm.
know how we used to be when we get together, and it's just vibes and ain't nobody worrying about their phone. So
Right.
I respect that, and I give
I
my
still want the good morning text. You know what I'm saying?
oh yeah, it's a simple. Yeah, that's simple stuff. Simple stuff like good morning, good night. I'm finna go to bed, or I'm finna do this. I'm finna do that. That's yeah, but like
Yeah.
having to. I know some people who get mad. And this is marriage and just dating. They'll get mad that their significant other won't talk to them on the phone for like an hour or 2 hours. It's like they with their fam. Like, I
Yeah,
mean, if they
that's
call you
kind of
5 minutes
psycho.
conversation, like maybe they on the way to the corner store, they be like, "Hey, let me call my shorty real quick while I'm doing this, cause this ain't too loud." You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But the
Exactly.
second part of that question is, um, if you're married, is is alternating where you go for the holidays a thing, or is it kind of like just what you and your spouse are feeling at that time?
I think it should be shared because everyone needs to spend time with their family. If I feel like, you know what, this year you can go with your family, this year I can go with my family, or we're gonna go together. We just gotta talk about it. But I don't feel like it should be every year we just gonna go to my family house. No.
Yeah, I think there should be a communication, and also I feel like if there should be a time when we say, "Hey, we gonna create our own holiday. We got a house,
Exactly.
we got kids, we got hey,
Because you can also be like, we're not going to be with your family on Christmas, but we're going to go see them a little bit
right,
before, and then we're
mm-hmm,
going to be with my family actually on Christmas. So
right." Just that
everybody win.
communication piece. I know a couple of my friends or just associates. It's like they're I don't know. I think it's just communication because I know some people where their spouse didn't like or they weren't themselves. Okay, so let's say you are dating or I'm dating someone, right? And
Mm-hmm.
let's say I go see my family for Christmas and my spouse, they're not acting like themselves, like they're quiet, not upbeat, whatever, whatever, whatever. But then I'm me all day, every day. So when I go to their family's house or functions or whatever,
Yeah.
I'm myself. I'm walking around. I'm talking to the uncles. I'm talking to the aunts. I'm playing with the
Right.
kids. I'm involved. How would
Right.
you feel in that situation? I've been in that situation and I don't like it. It's like, dang.
Well,
Like,
your spouse or whoever you dating kind of already know your personality, and if you're very, vibrant and people recognize that, then I don't know what to expect. If they go to your house and want to be quiet, that's a choice they're making. Ain't nobody making them be quiet. And then some people are just quiet people, which is fine.
but when they get it's to me, I get it. Some people are quiet, or they may not be in a familiar situation, or I don't know. And I don't during those situations, I never be like, "Why are you acting?" I'd be moving around. Hey, you want to sit in the corner and not talk, or just be chill on the couch, be chill on the couch. But
Yeah.
it's weird because it's like if I go over your fam house and do that, you will be looking at me like, why you not
Oh,
moving, or
oh,
why you not involving yourself in these family games or whatever. But it's like,
oh. Okay.
don't expect me to be involved in family games
When you didn't do the
because
same.
yeah, like even if you
Well, that
don't
sounds
want to
like
be.
that relationship wouldn't last long.
Oh, it didn't. I was married in that relationship. um
Yeah.
yeah, but I mean, I know some people who go through the same things. They're just like, yeah, whenever I'm over my family house, they're not really active. But whenever they over their family house, they doing the most or whatever. And again, I get it. Certain people do certain things in certain situations, but I would want the person that I'm with to feel relaxed and
Right.
know that you can move around with my family. Like you can talk to my aunts, you can go upstairs, downstairs, you can be wherever you want to be.
Yeah.
um, and again, not forcefully, but just you can let your head down. You go in the kitchen, girl, grab you a drink. Like you ain't got to be
Hmm.
sitting on this couch waiting on me to get you a
When I
drink.
go
I
to
mean,
my friend's house, because we had like a couple of Christmas dinners and stuff, they'd be like, Regina, do you know these people? I'm like, no, but I'm finna talk to them. I'm here. This is we here to get to mingle.
Yeah, why do I need to talk to y'all? I know y'all. I wanna
Exactly. Hello.
at work. You don't know who in the room, goddamn.
Right. So it'd be like, dang. I'm like, yeah, I talk to y'all every day. What's up? What y'all doing?
That's what I'm
So
saying. But but I appreciate everyone tuning in. We had a great
yes.
topic. This replay will be available on YouTube. So go follow us over there. We have about
Yes.
20
Follow us.
subscribers. So two sisters on the way to work. We love y'all. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
Happy holidays. Peace.
Peace.